Hello everyone, I'm Jafepido, and this is Chess Pawns Part 3. So, let's see here. In retrospect, I'm not sure Big Game Hunter is of much value on KnightMech specifically, but the health sure is, and the resilient and other stuff, so it's fine. Also, I should mention, the description of Rook movement said it needed more than 7 move to get any extra movement options, but I tried putting a core in the move upgrade in test mode, and it actually did add something, so I will probably prioritize that a bit higher. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, so we got Vertex with Arachnid Scion, Wasp, Spider Leader, and some other crap I'm less worried about. And then we got Watchtower with Burrows, Starfish, Soldier Scion, and, well, Gigan. I don't know how worried I should be about Gigan. For which reason, I'll probably just do Vertex. Go with the devil I know for now. Alright, so... Wow, okay, that's plenty of rep. Hopefully I can get whatever these objectives are. I guess Vertex doesn't have any truly terrible objectives that I... Oh, hey! Wow, okay, this is gonna be... Well, fuck my soul and bring the popcorn. We're not fucking around at all, are we? Okay, hey, no, wait, Rook probably needs to be there. God, I don't know. This is a mess. Should I just put King Mech over here so the Wasp can't get... I mean, I suppose King Mech would be the least worrisome victim of the Wasp, but okay. Wasp could get Knight Mech, and that would actually suck. Maybe I want to avoid this. But... I guess it's pretty hard to hide from the Wasps, though, so maybe I should just not worry too much about them. But I do not like having 2 Webbers to worry about, and the Arachnid Scion. I'm just not sure I have a lot of great options here. Okay, so I can probably deal with... No, I guess... Wow, okay, that's really how you want to do this. Oh. Okay, I just need to take a moment to appreciate what the fuck. I mean, thanks, Mr. Stinkbug. Okay, so Rook Mech cannot strike the Wasp because there's something behind him. Now, Knight Mech could just do this, and then the Rook can... Well, the Rook wouldn't have a lot of great options, but could still, you know, get around. Of course, I don't want to deal with the... What's it called? Right, yeah, the... Spider Egg. Now, hang on. I could have the Beam Tank kill the Scion right now, immediately. Under the circumstances, that might be my best option to avoid complications. So I could have Beam Tank shoot through the Crystal Mountain and kill the Scion. Then, if I had Knight Mech stomp the Antlion, which would be an odd choice, but it would mean the termites get hit and Rook Mech is free to do something else. I don't know. I could, I suppose, have Rook Mech hit this Wasp or something, but... Except, no, that would leave Rook Mech in the termites line of fire, and that's a mistake. How do I do this efficiently? Alright, one step at a time. Now, a pawn cannot do much to this. A pawn cannot get into the stink. Although I guess I could throw a pawn here and kill the stink bug on KnightMech, but I don't really want... Well, I guess the bump damage would give me a shield and make him take no damage from, you know, stomping, say, this guy or whatever. And then, suppose I could, if I killed that wasp and bumped this one, I could then have Rookmech move here and kill the antlion or something. I mean, it doesn't matter that much. I would just want to clear the field a bit. And stink bugs are a pain in the ass, so, you know. Oh, right. Oh, hey, being bumped into the enemy counts. Alright. Now, I could just... Oh, shit, I can't attack the stable asshole. What a piece of shit. Okay. I could just hit the termites then. Indeed, I'm not sure I can hit anything else. I suppose I may as well shove him all the way over here just to be an asshole. Fuck those guys. Okay. So. Alright, so... I could just take that hit, of course, but I don't really want to. Though there's not many Vec. Where do I want to go? Alright, so Rookmech can't hit the antlion. I could just stab it with this pawn. Oh wait, it's actually named pawn mech. Odd. It's not officially a mech, but... Anyway. So I could just hit the antlion to get it out of the way. And then... I guess... Oh, if I could just, yeah, kill the wasp with Rookmech. And then, for all anyone cares, shoot a mountain just to make sure the mission's done, and... Can KnightMech get the wasp? No, but I don't need... No, I don't need to, but KnightMech can certainly stomp the termites down here so they'll die. And isn't that what really matters in life? Actually, I could just throw another pawn to do that. And I don't even need KnightMech to do it. I could have KnightMech black spawn and repair this turn for all it matters. There, no one needed that. Okay, a little awkward, but yeah. I'll block this. Repair, get my shield back when the spawn hits, and everybody's happy except the Vec. Still, though, I'm really annoyed that Rookmech can't damage stable enemies. Alright, so I suppose one option would be to just knock the stink bug onto this tile so the antlion ends it, because that would be comical. I could also do this because why not? But I might want to get Rookmech out of there first. Doesn't much matter, but... I'll put Rookmech here because this gives me more room to maneuver. Yeah, I don't actually care about the antlion that much. But let's see, I could kill the stink bug, or I could just do this and let him block the spawn. And hang on, which pawn is? It doesn't actually matter, does it? No, I want to do this. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. It's the penultimate turn, so there's no reason not to just... Stop that. Oh, whoops, that... You know, doesn't matter, not in this situation. I should have done it the other way. Oh, well. Alright, I don't have a good way to kill the antlion in one shot without KnightMech, so I'm just gonna KnightMech it. And I would... really have preferred to knock the termites into that, into here, but I don't think I can get a pawn here this turn, because King Mech is just way out of position. Well, doesn't matter. Anyway, we're done. No use fussing. Alright, so exosuits, cool. This looks a bit messy with all those spawns, but I'll probably manage, or else I'll fail miserably. You know how it is. Definitely one of the two. Not really looking forward to having all this... This city in the way is annoying. The Rook Mech could actually get blocked in here. And King Mech can go where the hell ever, I guess. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters, I'm just not sure which way it matters. I'll go here in case a termite or hornet wants a piece. That is... no. That is more problems than I would like to deal with today. Okay, seriously, come on. Now let me think. So this guy doesn't matter that much. But 1 problem, 2 problems, 3 problems. Okay. So I could actually just wipe that guy right now. And have an exosuit get over here and, I don't know, smack this hornet, I guess. This guy needs to be stopped, though. I might need KnightMech to do this termite right now. And then I guess I could get a pawn over here and hit this guy. I would like to stop both these guys, because I don't really want this broken, but... Oh wait, I could get an exosuit over here and punch that guy. They move 4, so it's doable. I don't like it, but it's doable. Is this my best plan? It's probably not my worst plan. Alright, so... I don't know, it's actually kind of tempting to kill this antlion and push the termite up here. That just leaves an awkward position. No, wait, I don't want the fucking rock there. Fine, fine. What's the self-damage? 4? Okay, I can survive it. I just don't want to. Oh well. Get the fuck out of here. Didn't I just... Wait, I can't move onto the... Don't I have Nimble? I'm confused. I can move onto that building. Are Crystal Mountains well, now I'm really confused. I am not sure what the deal... If Crystal Mountains may count different from other buildings as regards Nimble. Since they explode, so they're not... They're kind of different, I guess. Whatever. Don't recall running into the issue before, though. Haven't I done Nimble business with... Well... Okay, so my first thought is I should probably kill this Scion, like, right now. Because fuck Scions. So I wouldn't mind... I mean... Wouldn't mind killing the Hornet, but... Okay, so let me think here. This isn't strictly a problem, though I'll probably prefer to kill him. I would like to... certainly like to kill the Antlion. Okay. 1 problem, 2 problems, not strictly a problem, and I would like him dead. Didn't I have... Oh, right, my pawn's here. I could just go... I could just stab this Antlion straight up. Or I could move here and stab him from there, which is also fine. Then I could... throw another pawn... And, like, here, stab this guy. Well, have Rook Mech kill this before any of that, and then Knight Mech stomps here to push the Hornet away, because whatever. I think all that works. And then I can get the exosuit out of the way. Gonna be actually, I could push the Hornet from here, and then Rook Mech doesn't get pushed into an awkward position. Heck, I could even do this, because, you know, fuck Hornets. Then next turn, a pawn can probably just stab the Hornet. I believe there's still an Antlion, right? Yeah, that one. Okay, so... First of all, which pawn is going away? Okay, that one. So I could just get over here and stab this guy. It doesn't matter. This pawn might be cooked. Ooh, this is actually a tricky position. Because this pawn can't get away. I guess I could have the new pawn go here and stab this guy, but then the black pawn still can't get away. I guess if I put the new pawn here, stab this, then this pawn could go here and stab this guy. I don't know, it's a little tempting to have the pawn stab the Hornet onto the spawn and just accept it, but... Now, what am I doing with Rook Mech? I don't actually know. Because this one... Oh, right, I can diagonal target, but then I die from this guy. Unless I'm going to kill him. Now, if Rook Mech just moves and blocks spawn, then I could move the black pawn here and stab this guy and escape. But then Rook Mech's kind of stranded. It is tempting to get this thing killed by pawn and then, or have, yeah, kill this with a pawn and then have knight mech perhaps stomp here, or then get this pawn away and then have knight mech stomp to put this guy in a spawn point. And then if knight mech takes a hit from with the shield up, I don't really give a shit. No part of this is great, though. Oh, this is no longer a spawn point, is it? Well, that's fine, too, I guess. I could just have Rook Mech do this, and then the Hornet dies, I believe. And yeah, who cares about the chasm? And then, I guess I'll just repair over here, because why not? I don't really want to do that, do I? One vet killing another is just as good. Wow, okay. I'm sure I could have done better with some of this stuff, but at this point it doesn't matter that much. For fuck's sake, this is too many wasps. Okay, look, I'm really tired of this. Anyway, time for good old-fashioned stab. And, doesn't matter how much damage I do if I'm shielded, so... Or, rather, it doesn't matter how much HP it has if I'm shielded. Okay, we're done. I apologize for all of that. Alright, so time pod. Oh hey, Archimedes. Archie is pretty damn good, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess he wouldn't be bad with King Mech if I had the core to spare. And I might since I'm really leery of explosive. I'm thinking with this one core, though, I will take that move on Rook Mech, because it seemed to enable 2 square diagonal movement, as you can see here, and I will gratefully accept this. Kill 5 or fewer. You kidding me? You fucking kidding me? You can't do this to me. Okay, so this is going to end in disaster, and I will have no one to blame but myself. Is there... Oh, wait, are there no wasps on the board yet? That's cool, I guess. Okay, I can put King Mech here, see if a Hornet really wants to try some. Though, either way, it's going to be a mess. Not a problem. Okay, that's a problem. That's also a problem. Okay, so I could just have Rook Mech go here and then accomplish nothing whatsoever. So let's delay that. Would a pawn work on this, or does it have to be a mech? I mean, the pawns are labeled mech, but I don't know that that matters. Still, I could just throw a pawn here and stab this antlion to make it go away. And that is probably a valid option. I could also... If I'm trying to preserve Vec, I could do this. That still seems ridiculous, though. Presuming King Mech's out of the way, I could have Rook Mech do this, but do I really want to? I mean, the rock being there isn't great, but... Actually, I could just go here and then kill the termite, which is fine, I guess. Well, except I'm not supposed to kill too many enemies. But, I mean, I gotta do something. Okay, I could just grab this and then immediately stomp this. I wish the positioning was better because I'd like to block a spawn with this guy or something, but I don't know that I can. And oh shit, if I stomp this guy, the hornet goes here. That's not acceptable. In case I needed to explain that. Doing this would still, you know, be a valid option, though. Except KnightMiner could get webbed, and that would suck, kinda. I mean, I can't completely stop wasps from dragging me into somewhere bad, but... I mean, I could just do that with the Alpha Hornet, it's fair. Although, killing the termite wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I do need to do something. Yeah, I mean, if I don't reduce the number of Vec at all, I'm gonna be in deep shit here, so... Plus, I am biased towards having Rook Mech do something of value. Okay, something weird is definitely happening with King Mech's nimble movement here. We will get into that later. Okay. Now, did this go... Okay, I guess the pawn counts. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't like it, but I'll take it for now. And if a wasp tries some shit, then I will make the wasp pay. Oh, you get the fuck away from my engineering hall, you son of a bitch. I will eat your goddamn buggy soul. Okay, so my first thought is if I... Okay, I don't want to stomp here. Actually, wait. If I stomp here, is it going to damage anything? I guess. Because if it breaks the tile, that would suck. Also, KnightMiner seems to move on these fine. But anyway. I could put this Hornet over here to hit the Scion, which would amuse me. I could also actually wait. I could get Rook Mech to do this, slamming that Hornet onto the spawn and dealing neatly with the loser over there. Then I could, if that guy's out of the way, I could move here, stick this, I'm just trying to think of my second pawn might just stab this guy, but I'm trying to think of the best way to handle the Scion. But I think forcing this Hornet to spawn block is probably my best move here. I could actually move here, poke the Scion, then have KnightMiner finish the Scion off. Then have my new pawn stab the Antlion. It's a bit overdone, but... Huh. Considering the damage supposedly takes place on the building, I wonder if it's possible to accidentally screw yourself over with KnightMech attacking a stronger Vec from a building. I'm overthinking this, though. Also, I really need to get the other antenna. Kinda wish I had bioscanner so I could tell where the wasps were. Okay, so this lack just wants to die, huh? No. I probably need to just have KnightMech get the... Or... Actually, I could have this pawn go here and stab, but first, which pawn is going? White one. Alright. So I could have the white pawn just kill this guy. There's no great way to handle this otherwise. Unless I wanted to... Yeah, because... I don't know if I'm gonna manage with all the not killing too many enemies thing. I guess I could have someone stomp here and then use... Well... No, there's only so much I can really do. Yeah, this guy pretty much has to die. One way or the other. So I guess Rook and Knight might just end up spawn blocking here. I mean, I'm fine with that. That might be my best option for not completely dooming myself on the mission. Because that's 5 or fewer, but, you know, well. Oh, good thing they're in Hornet formation. Oh, right, I forgot the other antlion. Well, good thing he doesn't matter, right? Oh, screw you, Hornet. Eat your fucking soul for this. But it doesn't matter. And I will not stab him. I won't. I want to stab him. I want to stab this antlion very much. But, you know, some whiny corporate asshole doesn't want too many of our enemies killed. I forget if there was a reason. I don't actually care. I'm just going to complain about it, as ever. Alright, so... -1 self-damage? I'm thinking -1 self-damage. Yeah, seriously thinking about Archie here, to be honest, but for now, can't go wrong with this. Okay, so do I want Reactor or Hellsight? Hellsight looks doable, especially if I just stick one onto a spawn or use a disposable pawn for it. Reactor should be more than doable. I mean, which is the better layout? Probably this one's a slightly... overall, probably a slightly easier layout if I allow for issues. No, wait, I'll... Okay, if someone wants... If this... no, I don't want King Mech to get grabbed, like, there. If King Mech gets grabbed here, I guess at least... I don't know. Maybe it's better to do this, because then King Mech can only get grabbed from here, and it's easier to push the Wasp away or something. I don't know. I'm probably going to find I just fucked up some way. But then, when have I ever gotten the deployment right? Oh, wow, that was annoying. Wow, these guys are real assholes. Alright. So my first thought is, if I just throw a pawn here to stab this crystal, then the pawn dies, but these two are gone. Then I can toss the wasp over here. The stink bug doesn't feel like doing anything today, so that's cool. Because you know. Oh, wait, oh, right, yeah, king mech's here, so I can toss a pawn as I like. And then, actually, once that's all settled, I could, yeah, either kill the wasp or even push the... What? Yeah, I think it is worth sacrificing a pawn for this particular maneuver, if it takes the scion out cleanly. And then I could black spawn or just smack the wasp into the crystal. I think that's probably the correct move. That way one bump can get it done next turn. Also, I just want to be rid of the wasp. I mean, you know, wasp, right? Really? Okay, that's actually really annoying. But the wasp I can deal with if I just do this. I don't like it, but I can deal with it. And then KnightMech would be free to push this asshole, and then I think... and then King Mech could sacrifice another pawn for this asshole thing. And I would hate it, but it would work. Take what I can get sometimes. Oh shit, I can't get where I wanted to get. I could just kill the stink bug, though. I mean, at this point, it's only 2 damage. And... actually, I could just have the pawn attack and push the crystal away so it doesn't... so nothing stupid happens. I would have liked to use it to kill more Vec, but you know. One takes what one can get. If I can, I'd rather just get the mission done early, so there's, you know, no stupid bullshit at the last minute that makes it a problem. Huh, okay. Wasp got lazy again. If that's how it is, I'll accept it. Okay, so I could actually just hit the wasp like a diagonal from... or I could have the pawn just kill the wasp, but I'm running low on effect. Actually, I could hit the stink bug like this, and then it would kill this wasp, wouldn't it? Oh, that's the good shit. I might just have KnightMech kill the antlion, because, you know, fuck that thing. On general principle. Yeah, okay, I can't quite get to the spawn, so I might as well do this. Okay, this is cool, but I could also have my new pawn just do this. I suppose if Bethany rolls a good skill, in the end, it might not be worth switching to Archie. Okay, so hang on. First of all, which pawn dies? White? Okay, well, whatever. I just wanted to make sure the XP goes to the group. Woohoo! Well, bit awkward, but that went basically okay. Now, I am a little worried about the spider leader, though, because there might be too many assholes on the field. Although if I can just stomp it out on the first turn, I might be okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That is too many assholes, but what's the movement of a spiderling? It can't be that high, right? They may not have many targets. For all the good that does me. Anyway, so let's say I'm there, and then I could actually put King Mech here, which is a fair location for King Mech, and then the Wasp can't get it. Wasp can still get Knight Mech, which sucks, but there isn't a good way to avoid that short of hiding in a bloody corner. And if Knight Mech getting caught in a corner where it can't target anything I want to target is of no use. Okay, that's a problem. That isn't a problem. Alright. So, let's see. First of all, how can KnightMech just do this guy murder? Okay, for 4 of what? 6 health? Okay, that might be worth it, actually. I would feel it pretty worthwhile, but gotta handle these assholes. Now, Rook Mech is in a bad position here, not gonna lie. I was thinking, actually, of having King Mech throw a pawn here, stab this, but I gotta get this guy, too. And I don't know that I can. That's actually a major issue. So I could go here, stamp like this so that solves a spiderling and gets an egg killed. Which kind of sucks. Then... Wow, I hate my position so much. But... I obviously want to kill the boss quite thoroughly, but... And I suppose I could have a pawn do this, but again, the problem is Rook Mech can't really do much of use this turn. Could just hit the Wasp, which is... Or hit a spiderling, which would at least kill something. Now, hypothetically, if someone killed this spiderling, I could have the rook move here and hit the boss. But then what? I don't have enough... I only get essentially 3 actions, and 2 of them have to count for solves. I suppose it's probably worth stomping here instead of killing the spiderling, though. So then I could have a pawn stab the hornet, and Rook Mech do its best. This at least blocks the spawn and kills 1 spider egg. Everything about this situation is terrible. Man, maybe the explosive pawn upgrade would have been nice, but... Okay, that could be worse. Okay, wow, that's, fascinating. Alright, unfortunately, 3 goes first. It would have been funny if I could just have KnightMech stomp here and push this spiderling into their death, but 3 will hit a building before the others finish it off. But thankfully, the spiderlings have decided they fucking hate chess pieces today. So that's okay. Now, pawn and mech here can at least stab a spiderling for what it's worth. Wow, okay, KnightMech can hardly get anywhere right now. That's actually a major problem. I guess, if nothing else, I could do this. Better than nothing, but still kind of shit. Now, my first thought is get the Wasp immediately. Then King Mech can take appropriate action, but I'm still just treading water on this. I need something. I don't know. I guess if KnightMech goes here and stops here, that clears some... No, wait, then this guy's hitting a building again. Fuck my soul. This would be a nice place for a pawn if I could spare the unit, but... Okay, now I could do this, smacking King Mech's shield into the Wasp. That frees Rook Mech to shoot its shot. That's a terrible position for Rook Mech is the problem. But at least he would get something done today. Can King Mech do anything of value from where it is? If he wanted. Okay, yeah. At the moment, this guy has no real use except to kill this thing, so I may as well. Now, I guess having done that, I could proceed with this, which isn't the worst move in the world, but isn't the best either. If I were to do that, I could kill the Wasp. Well, I could kill the Wasp first, and then have... Shit. A pawn can't get this guy yet, can it? That's a problem. I might need... Okay, wait, no, I could do... I could first do this. That would allow Rook Mech to move slightly more, I guess. I don't think that gives Rook Mech any options for hitting the Hornet, though. I suppose a sacrificial pawn could push the Hornet away, but the pawn would die, and I don't like losing units in this situation. Still, problem is I'm low on things that can actually stop the Hornet. And I can't quite get where I need to be. And stomping here at least clears some chaff out. Gives me a chance to... maybe get hits on the boss, I don't know. Alright, so... let me double check. No, I can't do... can I get him from the edge of the board? No. Now... I could hit the boss like this and it would be funny, but... I gotta stop the Hornet some way, and that may just involve a pawn. He's got slightly too much health for screwing around here. Oh, well. Yeah, I guess I may as well hit the boss and then use the pawn here. I don't like it, but at least getting some damage on this asshole will make me feel like I'm doing well. And isn't a sense of accomplishment what really matters in life? Come on, you assholes. Try to kill the pawn. You know you want to. Okay, at least the Hornet's playing along. Wow, really? I was mostly joking, but okay. Okay, that, this might work. Alright, I believe I'm making a new white pawn this turn, right? Huh! Okay, I thought it just alternated, but I guess if you only have one pawn down, it throws out the one you don't have. That's nice. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I could do this, which clears a spiderling and solves the antlion, but also sacrifices the pawn. Not the worst thing in the world. I could also do this, which ends the nightmare of the bugs. Fuck bugs. I'm inclined to kill the stink bug, maybe, with the rook. But one thing at a time. Yeah, honestly, doing this is probably a safe play. Can't really go wrong with that. I'm thinking... have KnightMech do this. Wow, that's really a lot of bugs. How did I come to this point? Why didn't anyone stop me? Anyway, do I want to kill the hornet? Probably. I don't know if it's the best place to be putting the... I guess killing the hornet is more important than... Stop that, nobody cares. Killing the hornet is probably more important than killing a spiderling, but there are still an awful lot of spiderlings. I mean, I suppose losing a grid to the spider leader would not be the most embarrassing thing that could happen to me in Into the Breach. I mean, imagine if I lost grid to the scarab leader. Everyone on the Discord would laugh at me. Like, new people would discover my YouTube channel entirely to laugh at me in such an instance. My dignity would be utterly ruined if I had any. Thankfully, I have none. But, Okay, so I was just thinking if I do this with the rook, then the spiderling will hit it, but then the remaining bit of the termite will go whoop into the water, and I will laugh. These guys don't matter if KnightMech just moves. I'm probably just going to kill this antlion with KnightMech. This pawn is a little low on options, honestly. Could just kill this guy, but I don't really... I guess he could stab that termite. It doesn't matter. And then my other pawn can come out here and kill this guy. Suppose. Why not? Yeah, this isn't so bad. The spiderlings have been kind about not screwing me over here. I shall not return the favor. Oh shit, I just realized this one's on a... Okay, I need to rethink. Fuck. I forgot I was standing on a... Actually, wait. If I'm on the city with a shield, does that mean the city doesn't take damage? I genuinely do not know. It looks like it might work that way. I'm going to make the executive decision that I should test this out, because that could actually be really important with, you know, something that can shield and have nimble. Let's find out. Suppose it does. Oh, okay, Douglas Gordon. Is this from Cauldron Pilots? I don't remember him. Also, his ability sounds exactly like Ghana. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not using support copter, so I will take this Mr. Rep here. I don't want auto shields. Nobody in the universe wants auto shields. Masochist just ain't my thing, really. Yeah, I'm not going to use Archie, I suppose. I will probably just take 4 cores. Shit, how much do I need? Problem is, it's so easy for pawns to end up with a difficult moving position, I don't know that I want explosive. And I know that's going to limit my damage potential in the long run, but the main thing I need pawns for is displacement anyhow. So I guess I only need 3 cores. And the rest is going to grid, really? I'll hang on to the dudes in case that I pick up something good. Because I definitely want health. And health, and I may as well take health. Alright, good enough for now. Thank you for watching, and join me next time for part 4, where we finally meet Geigen.